Continuing our coverage on a proposed South Knoxville development plan. Developers have started implementing community input regarding their plan to turn the Kerbela Temple into homes for dozens of active seniors. 10 News reporter Lauren Levitt was at that meeting and shares an updated timeline for the developers' next submission.
The community has shared lots of feedback about this proposed development, and today the developers got to take that in and restate their commitment to developing something that the community wants to see.
The future of one of South Knoxville's most prominent buildings was up for discussion.
Everyone around this table has a concern about the district and wanting to make sure that the city is growing and developing in the best way possible.
For weeks, input has been taken to create a new plan for the Kerbela Temple.
I really hope that they take to heart some of the things that we stressed, because if they don't, it might not get approved.
John Cadott is a member of the South Waterfront Advocacy and Advisory Group. He says the main concerns he's heard from neighbors are the building size, connectivity, and parking. And there isn't much time to create a new plan that addresses everything.
I'm a little bit worried about the time frame that they're talking about, where that creativity doesn't really get to be explored thoroughly. It just sounds like they might be up against a financial and time barrier to really dial in something that we'll all appreciate.
Leaving another major draw uncertain.
Ground floor commercial, I think, is still a big issue that is receiving a lot of pushback. Maybe right now, it could be difficult to fill every space, but in 10 years, we'll be kicking ourselves for not creating the space to grow into.
Kearns developer Alex Dominguez knows the difficulty of filling retail space, even more so for a unique property such as this.
How do you put a tenant in there that is going to succeed? So what uses do you put in there? If it's a restaurant, there's not anywhere near enough parking. So if you can't get to it, you're not going to go there. And so what you end up with is you end up with maybe a nail salon, a massage shop or something, but there's nothing that really brings a lot of energy and traffic.
But he says the commitment the developer has is something South Knoxville deserves.
I love that idea, because it's like, no, we're all here to stay. We got to be good neighbors. And we all go and we gather and we get together and we say, hey, what else can we do together? So I think that's what it's bringing.
Developers say they have a week to come up with a new plan that reflects all of this input, and then they'll be going to Planning Commission at their May 14th meeting. I'll go ahead and send things back to you.
That was Lauren Levitt reporting. As we've reported before, the property has not been purchased yet. The Shriners say they'll stay in Knoxville. They just need a smaller space.